Hey y'all, Rick Fearless, Joker's Dallas, Joker's Ice House, Punchwally Garage, good morning. Today is Wednesday, April the 10th, 2024, year of our Lord. Season number 2, episode number 101. In today's show, we will talk about Roach Paint Company, Broadway, and Lifesavers. Let's go. In My Life, the 366 Project, coming to you almost live from almost downtown Dallas and the powerful CHUMP studio. Today, the Mr. Peabody Wayback Machine takes us back to 1976. In 1976, for most of that year, my brother and I were 18 and 19 years old. So, at that age, sometimes you don't make the best decisions. Well, I got a DUI in early September of that year. I wrecked my truck. Basically, I drank too much. I had a little fender bender in my truck, and I was arrested for a DUI. I was working at Frank Parr Chevrolet washing cars, and they terminated me, which is good. My great aunt and uncle owned Roach Paint Company, and I was really close to them. They were more like grandparents to me, and my Aunt Lou called me and said, I'm going to come pick you up. We are going to go buy you some clothes so you can go find a job. Back then, when you interviewed for a job, you wore a suit of clothes. So she picked me up, took me out, we bought clothes, we bought a suit, and she took me and got me a haircut. She said, let's go see Sarge. I said, yes, ma'am. Sarge is my great uncle. We call him Sarge. We went to Roach Paint Company, and he basically bawled me out and said, we've talked about it for years. Why don't you come to work for me here at Roach Paint Company? And I said, yes, sir, I would love to. And he said, how you going to get here? You wrecked your truck. I said, I will figure that out, sir. He pitched me the keys to an old van and said, this is a retired company car. Drive it. And I said, yes, sir. And he said, I want you here Monday morning. I believe we were on a Friday. He said, I want you here Monday morning, and I want you to do me one favor before you come in Monday morning. And I said, yes, sir. And he said, go get a haircut. I looked at my aunt. She looked at me, because I'd already had one a couple hours before. I said, yes, sir. We went back to the same barber. He said, what's the matter? My aunt said, can you take a little more off on this boy? Oh, yeah. He's got 2 haircuts in one day. So that's how I started my career with Roach Paint Company, and I'd worked my way up to the #1 store in the country, but we only had like 30 stores. Then I went into outside sales, and I worked my way up to the #1 sales rep in the country for Roach Paint. And then in 1988, Glidden bought us out. And so tomorrow we will pick this story up there where Glidden came in and bought out Roach Paint Company and what transpired from there. Okay, let's check that truck. Check that truck. You big old Woolrich, boy, you got them Woolrich on. Yeah, it's a cool day. It's supposed to be up close to 70, maybe high 60s. So you've got these Woolrich that I really like. They've got some red and black and gray in them. They're really good looking shoes. Black logo, black toe, black sole. Double black racing stripe or invisible racing stripe? I'm going to say there's double black. 2 vent holes, black and gray shoestrings, one eye down, double knotted for safety. These are, say it with me, y'all, these are some handsome chucks. You want to check the office? Yeah, I don't remember what I was going to show you, but I'll know it when I get to it. Okay, how about that Woody Woodpecker? So, my cousin Deanna and I, we like to go to Sayre, Oklahoma, home of my grandma and grandpa. We like to go once a year, but we wind up only going once every 2 or 3 years. So while we're there, and on the way, once we get into Oklahoma, we like to stop at some antique shops. And I bought that, and that's kind of how I came up with the logo for Punch Wally Garage, was I kind of like that Woody the Woodpecker look. Okay, so, you know, in my office, you got a little bit of everything in here, okay? Okay, let's read some of Grandma's calendar. This is the 1960 calendar, March 1960. Let's see. Thursday, March 24th, 1960. It is raining. This is Sayre, Oklahoma. It is raining. I made me a dress and made cookies. Hattie and Doyle came over tonight. Harry called. Ricky has the measles. Okay, so I know I had the measles in March 24th, 1960. The 25th, cloudy and rainy. Charles went down to Jerry tonight. Okay. So we got the documented on the measles right there. Dad joke. Did you hear about the guy who invented lifesavers? They say he made a mint. Get off the couch, a motivational minute. Good things come to those that work. You know, I think working keeps you young, and I think it gets a bad rap. But if you just find something that you enjoy in life, and if you can figure out a way to make a living at it, man, life is so much better. It's so much better. I want to give a shout out to Bill from Idaho. Bill is a long haul truck driver. And yes, he hauls Idaho potatoes. He came in yesterday and I got to spend a few minutes talking with him. Great guy. And Bill told me when he and his wife were first married years ago, they used to like to watch the Lawrence Welk show, turn the volume down, and listen to Cheap Trick. So you're watching Lawrence Welk, listening to Cheap Trick. Well, that sounds wonderful, wonderful to me. Okay, I'm going to leave you with this. Who am I? I was born in California in 1936. I used to work at Yosemite National Park. I got a baseball scholarship from the University of Colorado. I got my start on Broadway. I'm famous for always being late. Paul Newman is my good friend. I am an actor and a director. Who am I? I am Robert Redford. And that, boys and girls, is the rest of the story. Check out my merchandise, Strokers Dallas Merch, merch.com. I would appreciate it if you bought something from us. If you're looking for a bike, go to strokersdallasonline.com. Lots of good pictures, lots of cool bikes. strokersdallasonline.com. All right, Rick, Fearless. I got to get out of here. I may watch me a Robert Redford movie. Love you, bye. Hey, I'll see you tomorrow.